few weeks before that trip, my ex-husband had gotten fired from his job and was yet again unemployed.
A man gets from a woman is nasty.
So you tell me what a man feel he get.
Strong, independent, it would be nice, but it's not needed.
You're fat. Oh my God, estás. Never say I'm ugly though.
In our program to see the ideal man as weak, beta.
No one's loyal.
Put it back in your head.
But if you're after 35 years old, then you're out of the market.
I feel unbelievably betrayed by feminism.
Hey guys, welcome back to Mortar Life. Now, before we get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
2 months before my ex-husband and I finally separated, we had a trip to Disney planned. And a few weeks before that trip, my ex-husband had gotten fired from his job and was yet again unemployed. I think the wives on here already know before I say it, but I planned that trip myself from top to bottom. It's not because I didn't want help. It's not because I didn't ask for help. It's because he would not give me help. I had narrowed down the Airbnbs to a handful of options, and I just wanted him to finalize the decision.
She was already planning it. As she said, she planned that trip from top to bottom. She planned that divorce from top to bottom. So years ahead of time, she was already planning it. Let's see what she has to say about that.
With me. Could not be bothered to find 5 minutes to sit down and look at houses with me. So I rented the house myself. I rented the minivan to drive there myself. I coordinated the trip from Pennsylvania to Florida for 4 adults, my parents went with, and 2 kids, myself. And if you've ever planned a trip to Disney, you know you don't just show up on a whim to Disney. You need to know which days you're going to which parks. And then within those parks, you need to know which restaurants you really want to go to, because you have to reserve them months in advance, especially if it's like the high demand restaurants. And then you want to do your fast passes for the big rides in advance. And then you have to coordinate your lunch reservations with your ride reservations to make sure you can get there in time. So there I am looking at maps of the parks, trying to coordinate. Can we get from that ride to that restaurant? Is that enough time? Like hours of planning, hours and hours of planning. And then packing everything for the kids for a week in Florida, plus obviously packing everything for myself. All this man had to do was show up. He just had to show up with a suitcase of clothing. I paid for everything. I coordinated everything. He just had to show up. And do you think he appreciated that? No. Shocker, right? The moaning this man did the entire trip. Nothing suited. Nothing suited. It was too hot. It was Florida. There was too much walking. There was too much waiting in line. What's the point of having reservations if you still have to wait when you get there? Why is our lunch reservation at 1:45? Who eats lunch at 1:45? Because that's what was available. Because that particular restaurant, I remember it. I don't remember what it's called, but it's the one in Magic Kingdom where like Winnie the Pooh and them all are. And it was important to let the kids have lunch with Winnie the Pooh, even if it was at 1:45, right? Just like nothing about it suited. And if you have young kids, ours were 5 and 2 at the time, and you're planning a trip to Disney, you know that that trip is not really about you. You might find some stuff that you enjoy while you're there, but the trip is for the kids. It's about letting them have that magic experience, and then you get your fulfillment from watching them have that experience, right? Like, you're not going to get to do everything you want to do, but you want to try and get your kids as many of those experiences. So we had lunch at some weird times so that the kids could have lunch with the characters. Like, that's just what you do. But every part of this trip was just so much moaning, and nothing I had done was good enough. Everything was, well, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that?
So I'm going to stop it right there, right? Because she's doing a lot of complaining, and she's telling all of this, every little nook and cranny, to the wrong people. She didn't told it to me. She told it to you. Did she explain it to her husband in full detail? Probably not. He got the short 1, 2, 3, we're divorced. Or he got the surprise, papers in the mail. Or he got the surprise, pop up by the police. Tragic.
You are not going to tell me that the only thing a man gets from a woman is nasty.
Am I not going to tell you that? So you tell me what a man feel he get. No, since you know what a man feel a man get, tell me what a man feels he get. Tell me.
I love that y'all making the point.
Tell me what a man feels he get, Azar.
I'm not a man, so I'm not going to speak for a man.
I'm up out of here.
Bye.
You just spoke for a man.
Bye.
You just sat here for 20 minutes telling me how a man feel what he get. That's all we get.
That's not true.
No, listen.
He's telling you.
Exactly. This is why y'all don't want to care what the man wants.
I care.
She ain't even listening.
Say it, friend. I care.
All we get.
That's your reward.
Let me put that in context.
Yeah, it's your reward. Yeah.
You are not about to buy not one man a motherfucking house. You're not about to buy one man a motherfucking car. You don't got to go bust a car, a house, pay a mortgage.
So
like,
is a kid not getting something?
Oh,
is
wow.
me carrying?
It's already been stamped. You're supposed to be the what? Provider. We have the pressure. I have to figure out how to buy this house, build this house, get this house. The Rock, who 10 times the salary for the ring. We have to do all these things. Oh, there's a sound. What is that? Let me go downstairs and.
So true. Even bust a dude head open.
Do women need men?
No, absolutely not.
No.
But no.
Why?
Because I don't know, women are independent, but also sometimes, like earlier I was carrying my water upstairs. I wish I had a man.
So we're only good to carry shit.
Yeah. No, we can be strong, independent. It would be nice, but it's not needed.
No. Hell no. Never.
No.
These women have no clue that men keep the society around them safe. That men is the reason why everything is functioning. They're the reason why you can walk down a block with lights on. They're the reason why you can walk down a block, talk loud, and feel safe. That's the reason why you walk by, base yourself up at men, and feel safe. It's because of a man.
Do you think I'm as beautiful as the castle and just as magical?
Oh, no. No.
Okay, could you rate me on a scale from 1 to 10?
4.3.
Smash or pass?
Pass.
Rejected.
Jesus.
She was doing that with a Chad who gets girls. She's not realizing she's trying to get him to be a simp. It's not happening. That dude doesn't have to congratulate when he doesn't believe in congratulating to get some. If anything, he's going to do what to get some? Humble you. Congratulations. You've just been humbled.
Their only excuse was you're fat. You're fat. Oh my God, estás gorda. Yeah. And they would always say these things, but I'm like, you can never say I'm ugly though.
Wish we are all doomed.
Like you can never say this face card declines, baby, because it doesn't.
She's been patted on the back too much. Most women are, you know. She has somewhat of a cute face, but you're overweight. Nobody wants you. You know, when I was overweight, even recently, seriously, even recently, like literally 2 weeks ago, I was a big piece of lard, but I didn't think highly of myself. These women are lied to, but I didn't think highly of myself because I'm a man. I'm humbled all the time, every day. But women are not humbled. She's told, you're a 10. She's told, you can get any man you want. And then she's getting any man she wants that wants to smash. Why? A lot of guys want to smash. That's why she thinks that way.
Can you escape your past? Can wholeness really be deleted? Do we believe that?
No.
I would say to an extent.
Mm-hmm. I feel like after about 5 years, it don't count no more. 4 or 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, I don't like when men are mad for things that I've done before you.
Oh
like, if I did not even meet you, if you weren't even a visual representation in my life, you should not care. That's how I feel.
You should not care. All right. So, but they said 5 years. That would be somewhat true, not for the pair bonding, but it would be true for the whole. The whole will close up after 5 years. You're not using it. That's actually a good thing. You get a woman that hasn't been with anyone for 5 years. Yeah, she's a virgin again, but inside her mind, oh no, she's tainted. She's a tainted soul, and she's the worst woman to be around. She's the biggest headache you'll ever get. Like both of these women, and they're entitled. They're pretty. They're gorgeous. They will give you hell and entitlement. See that hand up? Look at that. The hand is up right now. Complaining all day long.
Here, I was matching with women that were not that attractive. I was getting like women on mid-30s higher. What amazed me wasn't this decrease of matches, was actually the replying. I mean, how can I get these women to go on a date with me if they don't even reply to me? I was so confused. I mean, if we match, why aren't we talking? I matched with so many and I got no response. I saw a lot of like Instagram stuff, follow me on Instagram, and I didn't thought this would happen. I didn't thought I would match and they wouldn't reply from...
They don't understand why men quit. This is why she got humbled. She had to be a man. Every woman that's a man, they go, I hate women. They always say, she's mad. Look at her. She's pissed.
When I talk to my friends and maybe myself, that doesn't happen if I'm matched. Like, the man doesn't reply to me. What happened? If I compare an experience that a woman has on a dating app and that a man has on a dating app, it's much different. And
of course it's much different. And she went on explaining, she was pissed. She's heated. I love it. They need to do this more. I swear. They need to do more tests like this where hundreds of thousands of women go in a man's place on dating apps. Seriously. I love to see it. I pay good money for that. I watch that. Like if there was a show, yeah, I think they may have a show. They should make a show on MTV or something like that where a bunch of women, like they do it like hundreds of thousands and they do it like a show just dedicated to that. That's a money thing. That's an idea. Somebody gonna take my idea. I shouldn't have said it. Damn. But that would be a great show.
Why are the most loyal and boyfriend material guys single? This is what I constantly hear from other girls, and I have the answer. I think it all stems that women are programmed to see the ideal man as weak, beta, or sus. And that is why they always fall for the guy that cold approaches them and uses some cheesy, corny pickup line. But then they're surprised when 3 months later, they got cheated on. I really think we need to stop romanticizing players and romanticize guys that are nervous to talk to women. Hear me out. I'm talking about the guys who overthink and do not want to cold approach a girl because they do not want to come across as a creep. And girls just don't get it. They're always like, shoot your shot. Like the worst she can say is no. No, ladies, that is not the worst she can say. Trust me. You see, most guys can easily hold a conversation, but they're afraid to start it. It should be seen as cute or endearing when a guy is nervous to talk to you. He's fidgeting. He's not making direct eye contact all the time, or maybe stepping back and giving you space. Oh, and side note, you're not going to find these guys at the clubs or parties. They're at home.
Yeah, they are at home. And more guys are staying home because of it, right? The only thing that's going to fix it, and I think it needs to be spoken on every video that you see online. Women have to start approaching men. Even women are saying it. That's the only way. Women have to get used to breaking the ice with men. Yeah, it's going to have to be a full switch. This feminism thing is going to have to be parked. Really. Like feminism in the West has to be parked. Women have to start talking to guys. Women have to start trying to impress guys. I mean, really, hard times are coming, and it's gonna have to change. There's a lot of women that are feeling like this whole feminism thing is a hoax because it is. It was brought in right after World War II. A person said to me in one of my last videos, and he's right, because I remember when it was brought in. It was brought in around then, and then they noticed that when the woman went to work, it doubled the income of the country. So they said, oh, yeah, we gotta keep these women at work, push feminism. And then from there, women were slaves. They're slaves forever. Yeah, things need to change.
What do you think the problem is with modern dating right now?
No one's loyal.
Have you experienced your man cheating on you before in the past?
No, but I just don't think anyone's loyal.
So single. So single.
So no one's loyal probably because she isn't loyal. I mean, looking at her, she probably isn't. She doesn't seem like the loyal type. Seriously, look at her.
So why do people still ask people to commit to each other?
That's a good question. I don't know, honestly.
What do you think hookup culture is so prevalent in modern day?
Because you don't have to be committed and everyone wants everything nowadays.
So do you believe in doing wife duties before the ring?
No.
Why not?
Because why should I give it to a guy if he hasn't invested in me and given me a ring? I'm not obligated to do anything.
That sounds like being single.
Yeah.
For a guy.
Well, why should a guy invest if he doesn't know what he's going to get in the long term?
It's a feeling, you know. If it's the right girl, you'll know.
So how long would you want to date a guy before, you want him to propose?
1 year.
1 year minimum.
I'm gonna go, 1 year. I think 1 year is good enough.
Look, stop head.
Send me that. Shut up, man. You're part of gang. You're part of gang.
Put it back in your head. 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 The insecurities is coming out. Insecurities is coming out. Sit down.
What pangan? What pangan? What pangan? She's more of a dude than him. She pulled her penis out and put it on the floor. She said, "What pangan?" Ew. What's wrong with you, brother? Brother.
Make sure that bum don't explosion of that.
I'll tap these cheeks in your face. You still eat it.
Hella blue tack she's sticking her body now. Blue tack everywhere now. Play doh.
Shut up.
I feel sorry for them kids, They ain't got nothing to play with.
You can call me ugly. You can say my lips are black. You can say my gums are black. You can call me hood. You can say that my gold tooth is cheap. You can say that my BBL was rubbish. You can say I'm a hoe. You can call me all the names under the bus, but insecure? Never. In fact, Boris Johnson? Yeah, that's what they're calling me? That's what they're calling me? Do I look insecure?
Absolutely.
Bro. It's enough. Let's get back to the question.
You're a prick.
You're gonna win.
Look at your mom. Where is she? Not here. Oh, is your mom dead? Oh, sorry. I said it. What? Do something. I said it. What? Do something.
What did she say?
Listen, trust me, I'm not even gonna come up to you and do all that Naomi shit, you understand? Because I'm definitely about that life. I don't buck you off set. Babe. Talking.
Don't attack her.
Everyone's saying stuff about BBL, we can laugh, you understand? But you coming here attacking me personally, you don't know me. We don't speak. Don't do that.
What did I do?
You're a prick. You crossed the line. You crossed the line. You crossed the line.
So, how's the weather today? I need them. Good weather outside? Yeah.
Everyone calm down. Put all of that on.
Now, a man, this shouldn't be anything a man says to a woman to get a woman to act like that. It shouldn't be anything. That hood chick attitude, scream like a man, I'd get up and leave. I'd walk out. Because next what comes is her getting violent. And then if I get violent, it's a problem. Right? Seriously. Because she hits me and then I hit her, she's going to fall. So it's sad that women do this and put men at risk all the time. It's weird. It's sad, and it's wrong. But it keeps happening.
So this fake Tinder account of this model who confessed to having sexual activity with a child got a ton of matches from crazy women. Gestures like this, and this flocking in. That is disgusting.
Every time, just the same thing. Women see a handsome guy, a handsome prison dude, they're going to flock. They do whatever they want for whoever they want that they feel turns them on.
Why are women attracted to bad boys if you have this particular dark triad of traits?
Well, there are two things. So one is that they do often have characteristics that women do find attractive in mates. So these guys are often very self-confident and they're often risk-taking. And so women find guys who are brave in the face of danger, willing to take risks, physical risks or social risks, like telling a joke to an entire room at a party is a social risk, but also physical risk, driving motorcycles. These guys often have traits that are attractive to women, but they're especially attractive to younger women.
Why is that?
I think part of it is inexperience. The high dark triad guys are disastrous as long-term mates, but they can be sometimes very exciting as short-term mates. And sometimes younger women, they're new in the mating market. They engage in experimentation, some experimentation. As they mature and get some more experience, they want to settle down into a long-term committed mateship. And the high dark triad guys can be very exciting as short-term mates, but disastrous as long-term mates.
What is your tea? My tea is life? Should they be together or what? What if your man sees it? He knows. Okay, he knows. He'll know soon. He'll know soon.
Despicable.
Please tell me your BBL experience.
Nowadays, though, I actually think that maybe injections might be safer than actual BBLs.
Well, the BBL process is fucking mental.
Yeah.
Like, when I see the healing process, I think, fair.
Yeah, I mean, we have a
100%.
story. One of the surgeries we went for, the second one in Turkey.
Oh, my
Me and
days.
Mandy, like, literally thought we were dying.
Yeah, really.
Like, we literally, I feel like we almost died. We were bleeding excessively in the hotel room in Turkey. But when I woke up, Anna, I was on a hospital bed covered in blood. Mandy was like this on the hospital bed. Yeah. The whole bed was blood.
Oh my God.
And I was vomiting at the same time.
Nah.
And at the same time, I had a cataract. So it's like, it's attached to your bladder or whatever. And then you basically I couldn't pass urine. I was like pissing in a bucket, vomiting and bleeding for like 3 days. When we went to the hotel, we were going to pass out, both of us. We were both like trying to help each other.
Thank God you were both there.
Yeah, it was really, really scary.
Oh my God.
And my mum had no idea because we lied to her. Because she would never have let us.
Really?
Yeah, it was a nightmare.
They gotta ban those things. They're ridiculous.
Ugh, I hate cats.
Oh my God. Wow. Got it.
Don't talk about my mama like that. Yeah, skip.
Wow.
Chat, can y'all defend me? This is crazy as She said, shut your... No, honestly?
No, where's your mom?
No, honestly, that, like, was good. I appreciate you for that. I needed that. I needed some humbling.
Girl, you probably do Amber's OnlyFans. Wait, is that Camila?
Yeah, it is, girl. Hi. Hi, Pookie.
Okay, here is why more and more young women are rejecting feminism and just like do not want to be associated with it at all. I think these younger generations have really, really good BS detectors. So on its face, feminism sounds great, right? Equality for all and girls supporting girls. That sounds so beautiful. But the second you kind of test that out, you very quickly find that it has just become a total facade. If I'm putting on makeup for my husband to come home from work, or if I'm cooking for him, they get upset. They don't like that. Like whoever the head of PR is for feminism needs to be fired. They are doing a horrible job because almost all of their representatives who are outspoken, they just seem so miserable, so hateful, so bitter. It doesn't look fun at all. Nothing about that sounds appealing. I think that's why we're starting to see the like trad wife stuff on TikTok is because people are so sick of the other side, like so done with the angry, man-hating, like putting women down. Ugh, it's boring, it's old, we're done with it. You don't have to like me, you don't have to like other women on social media, you can call everybody names and be upset, but just don't pretend that you support other women because you don't, and a lot of people are seeing right through it.
This is good. It's good. And I commend it because you see it. You see the trad wives, you see it's popular. There's a lot of women, but you know what it is? Those women are hating. That's simply it. They're hating because they can't be you.
Viral attention for sharing her regrets about ditching the idea of marriage and family. Now, her article in Business Insider reads, quote, "I'm 38 and single, and I recently realized I want a child. I'm terrified that I've missed my opportunity." That woman's name is Melissa Persling, and she's revealing to Fox News Digital what she thinks caused her current situation. Listen.
I feel unbelievably betrayed by feminism. I was constantly fed this idea that women can do everything. We don't really need men. Women can have the great career and have the kids that they like and change the tires and do this. I mean, I grew up thinking, and men are great, but like I can do all the same things. I do feel in many ways betrayed by that line of thinking. I kind of want to go back to some of those teachers and coaches and say, what the hell did you mean by that? Because women can't do it all. We can't.
Wow. To be 38 though, you just now realizing that. But you're saying this on the news in hopes, but there's no hopes. You're way past young,
which means leftover women.
And this woman said it. She said when you're way past, she explains what it is.
How old do you have to be then as a woman to be considered a leftover?
I think around 30, like after 30 years old. But if you're after 35 years old, then just you're out of the market. You know, it's more like you don't have to consider about getting married anymore. Just to maybe have a child on your own is the best way for you.
Man, she said, have a child on your own. That would be your only choice, and you can't do that because you'd be at risk. Like, you may lose it. It's dangerous. And what's going on with a lot of women are realizing that feminism lied to them, and men know why. Men told you guys that it was a lie, but you didn't want to listen. And you know what's happening now? It's too late. And more women are starting to say, no, I'm not doing feminism. Even though a lot of women are still doing it, it's never going to leave. But more women will try because they realize it's definitely more to life than going down that rabbit hole.